What's going on, everybody? It's the Super Brawn, and today we had a Transformers live stream on Hasbro Pulse. And so far, we've heard some things about some Nitro gaming chairs. I don't have any pictures of that. Of course, this is a picture of the Elite Robertson Prime. They only have a picture of the Optimus Prime, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't do these things. But some of the physical reveals that we have is the core Darker Than Moon Bumblebee, Deluxe SS'86 Brawn, Deluxe Gaming War for Cybertron Cliff Jumper. I prefer the original. We got the Rise of the Beast Voyager Rhinox, Leader Rise of the Beast Optimus, which is a buzzworthy Target exclusive, and some pre-orders for the minor Megatron and Senator Ratback, along with the new other version of Orion packs and Senator Shockwave. We're going to look at those pictures. Man, I don't really know much about IDW, and I don't care to know about it, so please don't ask me that. But I know some things, but I do kind of like these remolds. So we'll look at the Robertson Optimus Prime. This got some pictures of the box and everything like that. You got a picture of Prime, so I guess it's just the same Optimus Prime. I thought it was supposed to be the other guy. Oh well. Moving on from that, we got the Dark of the Moon Core Bumblebee. For you core class figures out there, this one's for you. We're gonna look at some of the pictures here. Typical same stuff, if you're in the core class. I'm not, so it's bad for me, but I know for others it's definitely a given. And it's a nice looking figure. I mean, it's just I'm not going to waste my money on stuff that I'm not really going to buy. So that's one of the figures that I'm definitely not going to buy. So sorry about that. But this is the one I want, man. Look at Brawn, man. Oh my gosh. I hope they have like the little drill that came out in the front of the car when he was going through the ice with I think it was him and Windcharger. And they gotta do Windcharger. Those two, man, are hilarious. But man, this Brawn looks good. And it's a Studio Series 86, man, pretty nice. So that means we'll probably get Outback and a few other repaints. Right now, my Brawn that I use is the MMC Brawn and Gravis 2-pack. I don't know his name, but I have that Brawn, and that's my technically G1 Brawn because of the way he looks, but this one looks pretty good as well, although I may paint that head a little bit darker. That's about it. But man, oh man, Brawn, man, it's time to close the loop. The vehicle mode looks very fantastic. This looks good, and look at this fan service mode where he looks like he's got like stilts or something. Pretty neat, man. Looks exactly like the G1 version. That's what they're basically showing off there. But all in all, I know this is going to be a fan favorite. Now moving over to the Cliff Jumper from the Studio Gaming series. Now I just did a shorts on the original one. Go check it out. I'm gonna link to it in the description. Basically, I like this, but I would definitely do a head swap because I don't like that head. I just never liked that face. It doesn't look like Cliff Jumper. I like what they did with the original War for Cybertron Cliff Jumper, where they actually gave him a face. And I didn't even know they were showing this yesterday, y'all. I just did a shorts, man. But YouTube don't like my channel. But anyway, next is the Megatron. And yeah, he looks a little different. He doesn't quite look like the one. Like, the paint job is a little darker, what they did like with Takara. But he doesn't have the ability to go to either the hover mode or the tank mode like the first one did. But the sculpt looks a little more cleaned up, a little more streamlined, slimmer, I almost can say. Because I know I had the original one, and they were pretty much deluxe size, both Optimus Prime and him, the Megatron. But this one, I think they cleaned up a few things with that. Again, I'm not into the Gamer series. That's not my cup of tea. But these are some good-looking figures. And like I said, I have some of the old ones from War for Cybertron from way back in 2010. I'm just not going back down this rabbit hole. Like I'm not really too much into the Transformer games like that. Anyway, so no big deal. Now this is the Voyager Rise of the Beast Rhinox, I guess. And he looks like a knight. Oh gosh, that thing is ugly. God. Woo, man, that's a body only a mama can love. But I mean, if you collect the figures from the movie, you got to get them all. So that's why I'm not going down there. I'm just not. Only one I'm probably going to get is the Optimus Prime, and from what I'm hearing, that it could be the Studio Series 38 from the Bumblebee movie is going to be the best Prime still until they maybe make another one. But It's just kind of like the Prime. We'll get to the Prime, but the Rhinox, yeah, I don't like it. I mean, this is me. Like, the movie is great, but I just don't like this representation of the figure. I don't like the way it looks. I'm not going to buy it anyway. I'm really going to buy a lot of these, but I definitely would pass on this one. But for those of you that want it, it's your opportunity to get it. And it does have some nice colors there. That golden bronze is pretty neat. Now, on to the Prime. Now, the chest of this Prime does remind me of one of the IDW Primes or something like that, because he's got those, like, the screen, like, covers over the front of the cab, I guess, the windows or whatever. The truck mold just looks odd to me. I don't know. I can't quite place my finger on it. It just looks, I don't know. I hate to say this. I'll still buy this because it's a Prime and it doesn't have a lot of gaps in it. So this is the Target exclusive one, Buzzworthy Bumblebee one. But if I had my choice, I'm happy with Studio Series 38. And if I get this one or any of the other Primes, I will do a comparison of the two or three, whichever ones I get, because I never reviewed Studio Series 38 Optimus Prime, and I have that in a box, man. I was a hard to find figure at one time, but I still would pick up this one because, like I said, I'm a sucker for Optimus Primes, and this Optimus Prime still looks good to me. So yeah, it's a definitely pick up, and I mean, there's a lot of Primes we can compare it to, but the main ones are going to be SS'38 and the Earthrise. And so we've already seen the Senator Ratbat and Minor Megatron 2-pack. Now we get to see a little more clearer pictures of it, and I just pre-ordered them. Okay, so Hasbro, even though I know you don't like me, I went ahead and spent my money because I'm gonna get these two. I like the Minor Megatron. I like what he did with the Megatron, more than he did with the Ratbat, and I gotta get that Megatron. I think it's a pretty cool looking Megatron. Yeah, I know it's using the Siege mold, and maybe it looks like some of the Earthrise in there too, but because of the fact that it's so different and it's so much retooled, it's something I have to have. The Ratbat is okay. Like I said before, it's a gimme. If you watch my last video, it's a given on the figure, but the Megatron just really is the one I think stands out, and I do dig it. The axe, the head sculpt, and in some ways I like it better over MMC because of the size. It fits well with my other figures versus me using the MMC version, which that was one of those figures that you have to buy, and it was very sought after. And of course, with the re-release of it, they're doing this, and of course MMC is doing it in anticipation of this figure, which I guess that's smart. But at the same time, most people are going to go for official because it's still cheaper. And they did a good job, to me, and I can match them up with the Decepticon Impactor. So yeah, like I said, it's on Amazon right now. Go ahead and pre-order it and get it. The next one is the Senator, Shockwave, and the Data Clerk Orion packs. This one, a little more expensive, but worth it. The retooling they did to make the Senator Shockwave is just amazing, and I like that. Yeah. And the fact that they used the Siege Hound mode to make Orion packs, wow. Just wow. He looks really, really good. The colors pop. I think if I had my choice, they could ditch the Ratbat and they could have just made a 3-pack with the Megatron. But it's part of the story. So yeah, you got to get it. But can't you give Hasbro their props for making this remold from the Siege Hound mode? I mean, yeah, and the fact that they used the Siege Seekers to make this retool of the Shockwave, that's my gosh, man, that's butter right there, man. I love that. And I didn't really know much about Senator Shockwave. I'm not really into IDW, but I wanted the colors is what got me. That turquoise and that red. Oh man, I gotta show this to a friend. It is a friend of mine that would really like this one. She's into that colors, and so yeah, I pre-ordered it. It's done. It's done. It's done. End of story. All right, so we're gonna move on to the pipeline reveals. First thing we got, of course, is the Core Dinobot Snarl. Then we got the Deluxe Bombshell, so we know we're getting the Legacy Bombshell. Then I gotta get Shrapnel, which I'm getting that this weekend. And we're getting Strong Arm. I like Strong Arm. I really hope They do a good job with her, making her look a little bit more feminine than the original. I think I have the original somewhere in here. We're supposed to get I guess that's Detrius, which is the Dirty Hound. And we're getting the Cyberverse Shadow Striker. The next one we're getting is Bludgeon. I told y'all we getting Bludgeon from the Tarn mode. Y'all didn't believe me. And of course, we're getting the leader Dreadwing. I don't know. Did I did the pictures of the Junkion Thrashmaster? They just had a spot for it. They didn't show a picture of it. And these are, all of them right there. And Thrashmaster just had an Evo Fusion picture. So that's all it had. So all in all, not as much packed in, but at the same time, I like the reveals. I like the reveals. I like everything they showed off. And when I say I like it, I don't mean like I like everything, but I like that we're getting this, and like that it's, we're getting Hasbro to get ahead of the game. Again, I love when Hasbro tells the thieves and whatnot, step back. We're going to show our figures off first. I love that. I think I didn't get to watch the stream because I was at work. But fantastic reveals. I'm excited for pretty much everything that came out, especially down the pipeline. I like that. So what are your thoughts? Leave them down in the comments below. Any one of these figures you want to talk about in tandem, you put them down in the comments. I will respond. I just was very excited about it. So this is Super Robot Ed, bringing you more news and reviews. Until then, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.